Welcome to class this month, Studio 54.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So happy birthday, Tami. In honor of the birthday month of her and her 54th, we are going back to the Iconic Club, which only had a few rules, which means you had to be your grandest self and no polyester, right? So it's all about expansion and taking up space. And this month is kind of playing off of last month, where last month we worked in a smaller range. Now we're working in a grander range. And so what I love about this is that sometimes we're like, oh, if I do my little circles and I feel the most connection, and I just always do little circles. And it's like, right, that helped, but that's not always the best thing for your body. It's kind of like driving to work, you have a route, but maybe there's actually, on some days there's a better route, there's a more scenic route, there's a more fun route, there's a route that's actually a little bit faster, but you always go this way because it's how you always do it. So what we do at OPC is we really want to encourage you to have tools and then also see if you still need them, or take in a smaller range to get connections, but then also test that connection. You got to challenge yourself. That's what we're doing here today. So on the reformer, of course, we will end with all the grand stuff, but throughout the exercise, we are going to see if we can explore just a little bit more range. So start off with 3 to 4 heavy springs on. Lie onto your back, heels together, toes apart. Double check. To make grand movements, you need all of your toes on that foot bar. So that pinky toe needs to be touching the foot bar, not below it, but on it, which means my big toes are off, but the ball of my foot is on, which is where it should be. Press out and in. And making a grander range does not mean locking out your joints. So I just want to say that here in the footwork, that as I want you to get as long as possible and take up space, that means close the spring all the way and open the spring as much as you can without shoving your knees down. One more. All right, onto your arches, and then push it out and pull it in. So hugging those legs together if you can. If you need a prop between your legs, that's fine. But getting the inner thighs to work, because we're going to need them for where we're going. We're going to need them for our grandness. And then onto your heels. Inner heels on. Squeeze your outer thighs. Feel all the muscles around your seat turn on so you can make it the most grand of shapes. You can really test your range if you have glute strength. And then come in and go onto the balls of your feet, press out. Lower the heels under, 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 with the heels still together. How low can you go? And then up, up, up. And go under, 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 and up, up, up. As you reach those heels together and up, it is tempting to roll the ankles out, my hypermobile people, but a grander shape doesn't always mean locking your joints out at the ankles either. And then come all the way in. Okay, you can always have your legs start resting on the foot bar, or you get the foot bar out of the way for a bigger range for your 100. Hands under your handles, fingers up and together. Take a deep breath in and stretch your head and chest up. Reach arms across the room and pump your arms. So toes in line with the eyes is the lowest you want the legs to go, right? And you're hugging your inner thighs here and your outer hips from that footwork. If you need your legs to be higher, that's fine. But the grandness we want to find here is from the toes to the crown of the head. How long can we get our spine? Open the collarbones. Let the heart sink. One more cycle of breathing here. And then lower the legs, lift the arms. Amazing. Handles in one hand. Sit all the way up and take off your springs so you only have 2 and lower down. So that teaser up. Let's just do that one more time, just so you can get because you can do this between your 100, your footwork and your 100 as well, to make a grand entrance. So the handles are in one hand, but I keep my arm reaching up and back and then I can use my other hand to kind of hold the carriage, and now I'm in this teaser. I can reach down, and then I can make a grand entrance down. Okay, so the headrest needs to go down for our overhead. If you're not doing overhead, you're doing a roll up and you're taking up all the space you can. All right, we'll do coordination together. With this overhead, if you want to start with your legs up, that's fine as well. Get those arms down to lift your hips up and stand on your amazing back, okay? So stretch those legs across the room, back overhead, up to the sky, and then try to get your toes over your eyeballs. So I didn't succeed there in my grand shape. My legs ended up past my head. There we go. Ooh, and that's harder, right? You might fall out of it, and that's okay. Nobody got famous playing it safe at Studio 54. You need to see, can I get bigger? Can I jump higher? Can I twirl more? Can I wear a brighter yellow? How can I be more authentically me? Bend your elbows into your side for coordination. Head and chest up. Send the arms and legs out. Open, close the legs. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Now, make it bigger. How wide can those legs open from your strength? So it's not like you're flinging the legs out there. You are stretching those legs out wider than you normally do. Come on, try it again. Even wider than you normally do. Yeah. Whew. And you know what? You may not even realize that you did that all with strength, so maybe you can go a little wider next time. And if you don't like that, then go back to halfway, right? Here we go. Let's row. So we are testing out things. We're taking up space, we're expanding, and we're noticing where we actually have more room to grow. In exercise where we're like, oh, this is my rowing. This is it. So you may want to do rowing with light weights this month if you're wanting to work on taking up space where the straps with a heavy spring can be a little difficult. So round it back, open the arms up. This is what my teacher had me do. It's like, you're not taking enough space here. Right here, reach wider for the walls to take your arms back. Woo! And then reach your hands for the springs, and then reach your arms up for the ceiling, and then circle all the way around. And again, round back, squeeze those legs together, open the arms up, reach your arms for the walls, and then round over, head to the knees, lift up, and circle. Oh my goodness. And then another thing I want you to do in your grand expression of this is leave your head reaching over your knees. So as your arms circle up, the head stays over the knees, over the knees, over the knees. Woo! It's tempting to roll up before then, and you miss out on all the good stuff. Lean back, lift up, round, reach forward, take the hands back, and then take up space. Touch the walls, touch the ceiling, reach for your toes before you roll it up. Elbows up, lean back, reach forward, head to the knees, lift it up, circle those arms around, 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 around. One more thing to take up space. As you lean forward, reach your tailbone down, not under, just straight down, so that you have the longest round shape. Good. Okay, so here we go. We just spin around. We just take up more space. Hook your thumbs. Straps underneath your arms, legs out in front of you, squeeze them tight together. Reach the arms forward, lower the arms down, lift the arms up, hold it here, just stay here, squeeze your legs more and lift up taller. Open the arms wide, try to keep the arms in front of you instead of behind you. Take up space. You want to have a broad chest when you enter Studio 54. You want to present yourself, hello, look, it's me. And then open up your wings and take up space. And again, reach forward, down, up. Oh, reach from your back and reach your back wider to the sides. Flex those ankles, head to your knees, slide your hands forward, lift, and then open wide to the side. And again, round forward, slide the hands and reach. Open the arms wider to the sides. Last time, round forward, reach. Woo, okay, crisscross. So, if you tend to lean forward for your shave, I'm going to ask you to try to sit up even a little bit more to expand your range, okay? Hands behind your head. If you always sit up, that's fine. Sit away from your shoulder blocks. Here we go. Index finger and thumb together.